The 5 deadliest wildlife attacks in the Appalachian Mountains, starting with number 5. In the 5th place, the first recorded fatal black bear attack in Great Smoky Mountains National Park history unfolded on May 21, 2000. Glenda Ann Bradley, age 50, was hiking near Laurel Falls when she was mauled by a black bear at GPS coordinates 36.1869 north, minus 83.5082 west. The official cause of death was severe cranial trauma, a result of a defensive bite delivered by the animal. According to National Park Service records, this was the only fatal bear encounter in the park's 66 years at that time, with just 2 such incidents documented in more than 7 decades. The rarity of this event stands out against a backdrop of thousands of non-fatal bear-human interactions in the region. This case set a grim precedent, reminding visitors that while black bear attacks are extraordinarily rare in the Appalachians, the possibility of lethal encounters, however remote, cannot be ignored. In the 4th place, the Great Smoky Mountains National Park faced its second fatal black bear attack in over 70 years. On October 12, 2020, Sarah L. Turner was hiking near Clingman's Dome when she encountered a black bear in a dense berry patch. The animal, acting defensively, inflicted fatal cranial injuries. This scenario echoed the park's only previous fatality 2 decades earlier. This rare event shook both visitors and park officials, prompting renewed scrutiny of food storage practices and backcountry safety. In the aftermath, the National Park Service reinforced its bear canister mandate, requiring all overnight hikers to secure their food in approved containers. Despite decades of improved management and public education, this tragedy underscored that even with heightened awareness, the risks of a deadly bear encounter have not been eliminated. The 2020 case remains a stark reminder that in the Appalachian wilderness, vigilance and respect for wildlife remain essential. In 3rd place, a black bear attack in West Milford, New Jersey, marked a grim milestone on September 21, 2014. Darsh Patel, a 22-year-old college student, was hiking with friends in the Apshawa Preserve when he encountered the bear. According to the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection, this remains the first and only fatal black bear attack in the state's recorded history. The official investigation determined that Patel died from neck compression and a cervical fracture, injuries consistent with a defensive bear mauling. The event took place just miles from suburban neighborhoods, underscoring that lethal wildlife encounters can happen far from isolated backcountry trails. In the aftermath, New Jersey launched a statewide bear awareness campaign, reinforcing that the risk of rare but deadly attacks extends well beyond the most remote stretches of the Appalachian chain. This case stands as a stark reminder that even in densely populated regions, wildlife dangers can emerge with little warning. In the 2nd place, the 2025 timber rattlesnake fatality at Savage Gulf State Park stands as a stark reminder that Appalachian danger is not limited to large mammals. On May 22, 2025, Emily J. Novak, a 28-year-old hiker, was bitten on the ankle while navigating a narrow trail at GPS coordinates 35.4441 north, minus 85.6702 west. Despite rapid anti-venom administration, she suffered respiratory failure and died within hours, a timeline that underscores the unpredictable potency of rattlesnake venom. According to CDC data, the United States averages about 5 snakebite deaths annually, out of thousands of envenomations, placing the fatality rate below 0.1%. Dr. Luis A. Torres, a herpetologist at the University of Tennessee, notes that timber rattlesnake venom in the southern Appalachians can be especially potent, with some populations exhibiting higher toxicity than their northern counterparts. While most encounters end without serious harm, this case reveals the hidden risks that even experienced hikers face. The rarity of such deaths, both regionally and nationwide, only amplifies the shock when tragedy strikes, shifting the narrative from fear of bears to the silent threat posed by reptiles lurking just off the beaten path. And finally, in first place, the deadliest wildlife attack in the Appalachian Mountains defies every expectation about what danger looks like. On September 3rd, 2024, Laura M. Green was walking near Beckley, West Virginia, when a single yellow jacket sting triggered a rapid and fatal allergic reaction. Despite being just a quarter-inch long, the yellow jacket proved more lethal than any bear or snake in this countdown. Laura did not have an epinephrine auto-injector on hand, and within minutes she was in severe anaphylactic shock. By the time emergency responders arrived, her airway had closed, and resuscitation was unsuccessful. According to the West Virginia Department of Health, there have been 12 confirmed deaths from yellow jacket stings in the state between 2010 and 2023. An unsettling figure for an insect most people dismiss as a nuisance. Dr. Megan L. Harper, who leads the Allergy Center at West Virginia University, notes that only 22% of severe anaphylaxis cases in the region receive epinephrine before reaching the hospital. The majority of fatalities, she emphasizes, could be prevented with faster recognition and immediate treatment. This case, the most recent on record, stands as a stark reminder that in the Appalachian wilds, it is not always the largest or most feared animals that pose the greatest threat. Preparedness, whether it means carrying an EpiPen or knowing the signs of anaphylaxis, can be the difference between life and death. The story of Laura Green reframes the conversation about wilderness safety, proving that even the smallest creatures can leave the deepest impact. Across all 5 cases, one truth stands out. In the Appalachians, deadly wildlife encounters defy expectations. Danger comes from the unexpected, reminding us every step outdoors carries its own wild uncertainty.